Okay, I guess we're live now. What's up, guys? So, today, I'm bringing you a defensive tutorial. We're just gonna live stream this shit, so it's gonna be like the other tutorials, basically, like, just kinda going off the fly, not any editing. This is all just kind of one take, you know. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Who should I use? Let's see. Nah, fuck it, I'll use Piccolo, why not? Actually, you know, I'm gonna start off with a normal, and then I'll show you guys a custom, so. Okay. Is the stream working? Hold on. Don't want to do all this if the stream's not even working. Let me check that real quick. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. All right, so we gotta put that motherfucking open wings, son. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm a bit sick right now, so I'm gonna be coughing throughout the video, but alrighty. So let's turn this motherfucker off real quick. Alright, so what am I gonna be showing you guys today? Well, pretty much I figured out that the whole point of BT2, like, you don't want to be doing this. You do not want to just be fucking comboing and then just the whole time you're just thinking about comboing, because that's how I used to play. Up until about this week, probably. That's how I used to play. Past like 2 or 3 years, that's how I played. But I was actually playing a game called Armored Core, right? And that game, you can do a combo on that game, but it's pretty much all just defense, running away, you know, shooting blasts, stuff like that. It's like a robot game. And it got me to thinking, like, what if I did that on Tenkaichi, right? So basically, whenever I tried this out, I didn't think it'd be as good as it was, but now it's pretty fucking obvious that you're like Tenkaichi's supposed to be played like really defensively. Like, you're not really supposed to focus on combos. So, anyways, yeah. So you guys should already know the dash. By the way, if you haven't seen my other videos, like tutorials and shit, then you should go watch those first, because like this one's gonna be a lot harder than those, like a lot harder than those. So yeah, so you can do the dash whenever you're close to them, obviously, to get away, and the R1X. So first, each character has a different distance traveled whenever they use R1X, right? So for Piccolo, without any speed items, and by the way, speed items do affect how far and how fast you go using the dashes. So anyways, with Piccolo, if you do an R1X, you know, while holding down or backwards on the stick, then you're gonna go this far. Well, you can keep going for pretty much forever, but you're gonna go that fast. And then if you press R2, obviously it's gonna stop the dash, right? Well, you can just kind of keep spamming that. If you realize what I mean, like, you can just kind of keep spamming that. So now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the CPU on max difficulty while I'm right next to him, and then I'm just gonna start running away, and you guys will kind of see like what's going on. That's another thing. You don't even have to really spam the R1X, R2. You can just spam the R1X, and that's usually enough to get away. But, like, if they're catching up to you, here, I'm going to see if he can catch up to me. If he can catch up to me, I'll show you what I'm explaining. Okay, so what I just did right there, he caught up to me, and whenever they catch up to you, you'll notice here, I'll just turn the computer off. Hold on. Whenever they catch up to me, like while I'm doing my R1X, you'll notice that you can't really like fluidly move out of the R1X unless you do another R1X. But even then, you're going at the same speed, and you can't really control. Like, you can only go like, so like, let's say you do an R1X this way, and then he's coming up like right behind me, and so I'm gonna want to R1X to the left or something. You see how it's like a really like straight line that he goes in? Well, that can totally fuck you over if the dude is good at the game, because he can just be like, oh, he's just going to go in a straight line, so I'll kind of like curve around and get behind him, right? Well, what you want to do is you want to keep R1Xing until he gets behind you or close to you. Then you R2, and you move your stick to the side, so it's going to be like, here, like this, right? And from there, when you move the stick to the side, it should give you enough like positioning to where you could do another R1X and just get away from him. Unless he's really, really, really fast. If he's really fast, then what you have to do is R1X, R2, R1X again. But R1X in a different direction. So it's going to look like this. R1X, hold on. R1X, R2, R1X. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright, well I fucked up there. Okay, you saw that? By the way, this is really easy to mess up on, so. That's another thing is like, if you mess up the R1X, then you're going to be in the air and you're fucked. If you're in the air and they're chasing you like that, you're fucked. You want to stay on the ground when you're running away. You see that? You guys saw how he just got close to me? And then I used the R2 to shift around, and then I did, see, just like that. And then another R1X to just completely go the other way. It's exactly what you want to be doing. And if you saw what I did right there, here I'll pause the computer so you guys can listen to this. So if you saw what I did right there, I did the same thing. So it was R1X to get away, R2 whenever he comes up to me, and then you move the stick. And it's like really hard to describe how you move the stick because it depends on where you're at compared to where they're at. But as you play the game more, you'll get kind of like a general feeling of like what is a good position to have your stick in and stuff like that. I mean, like, what is a good position in which direction you should move the stick, I mean, like, compared to where your character is. But whenever you have that figured out and you know what, like, what direction to be moving the stick during the R2, you want to do that, and then you want to press circle 2 or 3 times really fast and then hold it down on the last time. But this also depends on where they are compared to you. Like, if they're a bit further away, then yeah, you can just press circle like once or twice and hold it down and you'll be okay. But if they're really close to you and they're about to do something and you're turned around, you need to press it like 3 times and then hold that shit like as fast as you can, because you're gonna turn around like super fast. Like hold on, let me show you. See, like that. Like that. So yeah, so let's just kind of see what I'm talking about, right? Oh, man. That's another thing. Just because you're guarding doesn't mean you can relax, honestly. If anything, you should be more alert when you're guarding. Come on, buddy. You gonna chase me? Man, I see. I wish I had a second person to, like, just tell them to chase me, and so I don't have to do all this bullshit. But oh well. Oh fuck. Okay. This is the perfect time to explain how the fuck to get out of that shit. All right. So if someone does the rush attack when you're trying to do this, you need to do one of 2 things. Either you get about this distance away from them and you press circle and triangle, so you do the super guard and make sure you're facing towards them, and then that will make the rush run into that and you'll guard it, right? Or if you're about this far away, stop moving. Okay, first off, if you're running away and you know that they're going to do the dash, like let's say I'm right here, I'm going like this and he does the dash right here, I'll press R2 so I stop moving. And then this is like the super fucking hard part. You have like after, okay, so let's say I'm right here, R1X, R2, he starts his he starts his rush. Right after I did my R2 and I ended up over here, I need to wait until he's probably about like to this rock right here, right? So until he's like at that distance, if I'm like over here and he's like right there, I need to wait till I'm over here. He's right there, right? And once he gets to that rock, I need to press X twice, because that's going to do the step in, so it's going to do this, right? And that's going to make you get out of the rush. But going into this state, like... oh, sorry, I'm coughing. Okay, but, like, going into this state, like, after you're running away, just being able to immediately stop and then wait for him and then do a fucking perfect rush tech, that's, like, a bit unreasonable, right? So something a little bit better, maybe, like, a little bit easier and more viable. Well, I mean, that's actually the most viable thing you could do. But, like, something a little bit easier, you could just R1X, R2, and then this. So I'll kind of, like, show you an example. I don't know if he's going to rush attack again, but I'll just show you what I'm talking about. So, come on. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much, that's what you want to do. I mean, it wasn't a rush attack, but the same thing applies. Oh, shit. Yeah, sometimes he'll teleport it. I don't think he'll teleport it if he's going to rush attack, though. Okay, so I've kind of explained, like, sorry, cough. I've kind of explained all the, like, actual basics. So let's go back over it. So, you never want to be actively, like, rushing in for a combo. Like, you never just want to be going, like, I mean, sometimes it's good, like, right? Like, don't get me wrong, but if you want to be... Oh my god, sorry. If you want to be an actually good, like, Tenkaichi 2 player, like, actually really good, then you need to basically have a mindset of always trying to defend. And only attack when it's in your favor. What do I mean by this? So let's say I run away, he's coming at me, his dash ends, and I can just kind of circle back around him. So let's say his dash ended right here, and I would just kind of get behind him, right? So I'll show you an example of this. See, like that. Just like that. We'll do it again. Just like that. That's pretty much the only time you want to combo. Like, you pretty much never want to combo. The last Gogeta AI behaviors. No, you actually can. You actually can. Here, I'll type out how you do it. So. Anyways, alright. So, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I'm just gonna keep showing you guys, like, when I would combo. So I pretty much just run away the whole time. Like, see, that was from the front. But because... Oh, my god! Alright, that's something I need to get better at. Yeah, the, like, antithesis to this, basically, is rush attacks. That's something you're just gonna have to learn to deal with. Like, it's just timing, really. That's all it is. But yeah, before that, I was trying to say I comboed from the front because it was, like, advantage to me. It's kind of hard to explain, like, why that was the case. It just, like, happened to end up that way. Oh, man. But yeah, again, see, that was from the front. I'm trying to get him to rush attack me again. Come on. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Look. See, he's doing his rush barrier. Oh, fuck. See, if you mess up your R1X when he's doing that rush, then you're fucked. Like, that's what I just did. Or if you're on the side of the map, be really careful about the side of the map. It's not your friend. It is not your friend. Right now, I'm just kind of showing you guys like what I would do to get away from some stuff. Yeah, if you can stop the rush attack with the blast attack, yeah, if you can dodge that rush attack with the blast attack, then always do that. But just know it's not really the safest option. It's just kind of the easiest. So just keep that in mind. The safest option is to stop and then dodge tech it, but like that's pretty fucking difficult. Like that's like to be moving around and then stop and then know exactly where he's gonna be. It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. And if you notice, like if he tries to combo me whenever he gets close, if I'm not guarding, I just wait for his first charge attack and then I just start running away again. Because like your mindset should not be to like stay near him to combo. Like that just shouldn't be what you're trying to do. Like you basically just want to always be thinking about how to get away. Like that's just all you want to do. You always want to be baiting the other person into something like that, right? Alright, so now I'm gonna do an actual match and show you guys. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna do an actual match and show you guys how it works. And then I'm gonna show you one other like type of thing you can do for defense, and then it probably should be a good video by then. So yeah, we'll do the same matchup. Same stage, everything. Really the best stage for doing this on is the hyperbolic time chamber because it's just like a wide open area. But if you want to challenge yourself, pick a different map. That's what I usually do. Wow, the fucking rock. Did you guys see that? Well, I probably would have gotten a perfect if it wasn't for that meddling rock. Or those key blasts. So yeah, I hope you guys are understanding my playstyle. I'm basically always running away, and then I combo when it's convenient for me. That's all. I don't go for the combo. I only do it when it's beneficial. Shit. Yeah, those double blasts, you gotta watch out for those too. Also, another reason I chose Birder is because his combos are so hard to get out of. No, most characters, it really doesn't give you that much trouble to try to get out of their combos, but I chose Birder specifically because he's one of the hardest to get away from. So if you can get away from Birder, you could probably get away from everyone. Oh my god, this is such a bad game. I can't restart. I always forget there's not a restart option. Alright, I'm gonna do one more match of this because this was a bad match. Yeah, I know, right? That fucking rock. Alright, I'm gonna do one more match of that, and then I'll pick a different matchup and show you something else. Alright, this is the serious time. Let's go. Dude, The Rock did it again. Alright, so that's... there was a lot of stuff happening in that match. I just didn't really want to talk to, like, distract myself, but pretty much, it wasn't, like, a perfect match, but that's, like, the gist of what you should be trying to do. If you just rewatch that match, happened around, like, I guess, like, 20 minutes, 30 seconds into the stream, just rewatch that match and try to, like, do the, not, like, exactly everything I was doing, but try to do, like, just the general gist of what I was doing, like, running away, seeing when it's convenient to combo, seeing when it's convenient to key blast, when it's convenient to do all this. Like, everything you want to do, you just want to do when it's good for you to do that. You don't want to always be trying to do that. It's, like, really situational. Like, everything in this game is, like, super fucking situational. With super tracking charge blasts, like Yamcha and Gogeta. Like, wait, what? How do you deal with, like, well, the thing about those special attacks is that they don't really track. They just kind of go in, like, one, like, they just go straight. So if you just go to the side, you should be fine, right? I mean, here, I'll show you, though. Who am I going to use? Let's use Teen Gohan. And we'll go against, what you said, Gogeta, or I don't know which Gogeta, so I'm just going to use Yamcha. Holding triangle. Oh, okay. Well, no, that doesn't really matter because, like, all you have to do for that is just do your own Ki Blast, or whenever the Ki Blast finally catches up to you, you can just deflect it. Actually, like, those Ki Blasts kind of hurt the person because, like, they can get deflected. Like, let's say, like, you're running away the whole time, and then the Ki Blast finally, because, like, you know how they move really slow? So, like, the other person could be coming at you while the Ki Blast is also slowly coming at you. And when the Ki Blast finally catches up to you, and the person was, like, using that as a distraction, well, you could just, like, use that to deflect it onto them, and then they literally just get hit by their own thing. So it's like, even though they did it like 10 seconds ago, it just now is hitting them because, like, the thing took a while to get to me, like those really slow ones. So I mean, I think they're actually kind of more harmful than they are helpful, just because you can use it against the person, like, a lot. But fuck it, I'll still do that matchup. I doubt he'll do a charge Ki Blast, so the computer doesn't really do that. But we'll see. Okay, perfect example. Watch this. See? Did you see that? Did you see that? That was it. Well, that's pretty much that. Yeah, Teen Gohan's really good though, because he has, like, this. His L2 up triangle is probably like one of the best in the game for just running away. Oh shit, that could have been dangerous. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, I mean, like I said, like, it's really hard to explain all this shit as it's happening. That's why I was kind of quiet, but, like, if you just go back, like, if you listen to what I was saying at the beginning of the video and throughout the video, and then you go back and watch these fights, like, it will make a lot more sense. So, let's go back to training mode now. I have one more thing to show you, and then I'll do another match, and then it probably should be over by that point. So, yeah, Yamcha, provide the goods, yeah. Let's see. Who should I use? Oh, yeah, no, this will be perfect, this will be perfect. Okay. So, another thing you can do, I mean, there's actually a lot more things you can do, but for this video, the last thing I'll show you is how key blasts are really useful. So, the match starts. Oh, fuck, I fucked that up. Oh, man. Okay. Let me just kind of get in my groove real quick. Hold on. Okay. Alright, let's go. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it because basically Vegeta's heavy key blast knocks them down, right? So, like, if you time this right, no one will ever be able to catch you. Ever. I mean, literally any character that has a charged triangle attack that knocks you down, those are the best characters to use for running away, because if you have good timing with that, then it doesn't matter who you're going against. They'll get knocked down the moment that they catch up to you or try to do something, because they're going to have to, like, it's just inevitable. Like they just has to happen if you're good at timing. So that's why if you really want to be good at this, I would suggest starting off with a character like this that has this key blast. Oh my god! Did you guys see that? Okay, so that Kamehameha. If you noticed, I did the key blast after he started his Kamehameha, but I still had time to move out of the way to not get hit. That was fucking amazing. That was really cool. Hey. Yeah, I'm just going to show you some examples of how this shit works. Yeah, and be careful if they deflect it too. Like, you want to try to use it in a situation where they're not going to deflect it. I mean, they still, like, a real person could still deflect it pretty much at any point. if they're good enough, but you just want to make it hard for them. You don't want to make it easy for them. Gundam versus... Yeah, Gundam versus is... it's okay. I mean, I'll type it out. Oh, shit. Oh my god, that was awesome. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna keep showing some more examples of that key blast shit, and then I'll do another match. Oh yeah, I just thought about that. In my next video, I can show what the, how you can try to catch someone who's doing this. Or what you should be trying to do to catch them. You don't really want to be actively chasing them, because that's... Like, if you're doing this, you want the person to chase you, because that's just going to help you. Damn, this shit's missing all the time, dude. Fuck. Alright, well, I think you get the idea. So, time to do that fight, and then I guess I'll end the video. And there is going to be a part 2 to this, not just how to chase them, but how to, like, do more stuff, because... I mean, I could just honestly go on for hours and hours and hours, like, all the shit you need to do on this, but, I think it's easier to just explain some of the basics and then show you what I actually do. And, like, if you're really watching, you'll pick up some of the more in-depth stuff without me even having to say it. Because, like, you'll just be like, oh, he did this at this time. And, yeah, stuff like that. So. Okay. Also, something I totally forgot to fucking mention, the whole point of this is you want to get far away and start charging. You need to get the fuck far away as far as you fucking can to where you know they're not going to hit you and start charging that key so you can do a special or something. You want to have more key than the other person at all times. That is what you want to do. Okay. Just had to throw that down there because I don't think I said that earlier. Look at this. Can't be stopped, man. Can't be stopped. Alright. Well, that's pretty much it, bros. So yeah, let's go over the last few things. So basically, you always want to be running away. You want to always be charging ki. If they do a rush attack, either stop what you're doing, just stop everything, and then try to do a step tech, or do a blast special to get them out of that, or do the circle triangle if you're facing towards them. If you're using a character that has the heavy ki blast that knocks them down, you want to be doing that whenever at a certain time. You want to be guard canceling out of your R2 cancels. That's pretty much what it is, though. I mean, that's like pretty much how it is. Yeah, I guess I'll reply to you real quick. You might not like what I have to say about BT3, though. And by the way, whenever I type this out, if you're listening to me, just know that I'm actually good at BT3. I'm not just saying this because I'm not good at the game. So I'm about. You'll see my reply. Alright, well that's the video, guys, so thank you for watching. I'll make a part 2 to this, explaining more of the defense, then I'll make a part 3 explaining how to actually chase these motherfuckers. So yeah, peace out.